Hello, Justice family. Please do me a favor and share this video. I want you all to share it so that everybody can get the video and have the instruction that I'm going to be giving you all. I, first of all, want to say that I'm so genuinely proud of everybody in the Justice family who continues to work with everything you have inside of you to make this world a better place. When I tell you, I know for a fact that our mission is God sent and that it is effective and that I'm happy about it and I'm proud about it every single day. Every day I've had a new experience and a new encounter that renews a sense of joy. And tonight is no different. But I have been for a while now, and as I said to you all a little while ago, I said that as it relates to dealing with negativity or dealing with trolls, I said that we were going to make sure that we focus on the mission. There was a policy that was getting ready to be released to our family that was very, very simple. When we are under attack, the message is we stand up and fight back with the facts. The facts are that we love our organization and our family. The facts are that we're doing the work and it's very visible. The facts are that we're actually building, we're growing, we're getting stronger by the day. And right now, I'm asking for freedom fighters to begin to post right now where you're located and that you're still in. And listen to what I'm saying. Post that you're still in, post where you're from, share the video. And I want you to demonstrate the strength of our family right here on this live video. Because today comes as also a very sad day. Because while we're pressing to do good, evil wants to make itself very present. And so there is a part about me that I made very clear in the beginning that has not changed. I want to be like Christ, but there are two sides to Christ. There's a peace side and there's a wrath side. And so as it relates to not addressing negativity, I want to focus on moving forward. The past might have had some tough and tumultuous places, but we have gotten better. And I'm proud, and I know you're proud. So let's be specific, because I will not make this live long. People have been attacked. People have been stalked and harassed. You have had your likeness, your image. You've had it copied, ridiculed, and disrespected. I'm watching an individual, or I'm not watching, but I have watched an individual try to profit and try to become relevant off of the work of this family by trying to undermine, demean, and attack. They don't even deserve a mention because they don't deserve it. They're not important at all. However, when it comes to the part where you start trying to demonize every step of the work, when it comes to the point where you legitimately try to incite violence, when it comes to the point where you try to maliciously compromise people's safety and people's integrity, their character, when you try to defame them, and especially not an organization, but a family, my family, you take it too far. And what you might not have paid attention to is that I have been a fighter all my life, and that is why I'm effective in my advocacy. And that is why I've gone against governments and police forces and gangs. And that's why I'm still standing, because I'm anointed for this. And I'm saying this to say all of this because as the leader of this family, I cannot stand by and allow this to continue to happen without it being addressed. And so to the Justice family, I want you to know, first of all, your information is safe. But if you know what I'm talking about, if you know about the lives that are consistently made every day, where there's an individual who has nothing better to do with themselves but to try to attack the work of this family, and we have completely ignored it, and we have completely focused, and we've completely left it alone, and we've completely pressed towards making sure that we do our part to be effective in making the world better. What I'm telling you all today, if you know what I'm talking about, here's my request. I will be contacting the U.S. Attorney's Office, the State's Attorney's Office, and the Cyber Crimes Unit of California. And what I'm going to be doing is asking for formal charges to be made against an individual who has purposely and consistently taken opinion a little further. They've become very malicious. They've become very harassing. They've become very they're just really taking it to another level. For example, we went to a nursing facility in the city of Atlanta. It was a great experience. No laws were violated, but they had individuals to go file reports to suggest that we were violating people's privacy rights and HIPAA laws. Well, what I want you to know is we're fine with that. We've had those conversations that need to be had. We're all on the same page and we're good. Now, without mentioning this individual, I want to say that we have the information, and I'm saying it on record, that this individual has attacked lifestyles, but yet we know that they are in the community that they're attacking. Nope, let's go another route. Let me make sure I'm very clear about this and intentional about this video tonight. Justice, we have a mantra. We have a mantra. When one of us is under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back. And so I'm asking for you to do me a favor. Every video you've recorded, every screenshot that you have, once again, I'm asking that you screenshot it, download the video, and that you email it to thejusticeff@gmail.com. thejusticeff@gmail.com. And then, if you have been a victim of harassment, if you've had violence be suggested and incited against you, if your information has been compromised, if you have had people filing reports or coming in your inbox harassing you, I want you to send those screenshots to me, but I need you to also go to your local police department and fill out a police report. The police report would then be forwarded to the proper authorities in the state where all of this is coming out of. And we will be filing as an organization formal charges. And this is something that we have tried not to do. We have been for a while saying, hey, I used to get on here and I used to rant about where it was, and we heard all the extra chat and we didn't care because we knew what we were getting, what we were ready for. We just been building our case, and we just been watching, and we just been hopeful that people recognize that all of the stuff that they're trying to do ain't destabilizing or moving anything. Today was a very beautiful thing that happened in the city of Chicago where I live. That's right, Thomas. He left us no choice. A very beautiful thing. Over 200 people gathered in the Chicago chapter facility, and every child that walked in that building was given a toy. They danced, had dance competitions. Something has happened all across America that has been simply phenomenal. You all have been giving out hats and scarves and gloves all across the country. We have been helping those that we have under our care in ways that will not be mentioned on Facebook Live. But more than anything, people have come to build bonds all across the country. People are literally traveling from one city to the next as sisters and brothers of the same family and having bonds that they never had before. And that is something worth protecting. And I don't care about a few YouTubers who want to sit around and talk about what we're doing all day, But when it comes to you actually attacking good people that's doing good work, when it comes to you actually calling people out of, you're calling women out of their names, but call yourself a protector of the integrity of women, but you call women bees all day. You want to tell me that you have nothing better to do with your life, your time, your energy. Now you've done your videos. Now listen to mine. You have nothing better to do with your life than to sit down and talk about another man every single night, but you want to call me gay? You have nothing better to do. You try to put a spin on your behavior, when the truth is you are a deadbeat dad, and we do have receipts about it. And you sit down there and you talk about it. You try to make fun of not being in your children's lives. And you got women who are not paying attention because they think they're laughing, that don't realize that so many homes in this country got deadbeat fathers, and that is nothing to laugh about or play about, especially when it's really who you are. Then you got, and I tried not, and I'm going to say this. And so you all, I'm going to have to apologize in advance, because we have I know who the baby's mother is, and I'm going to bring baby mama on our video, and I'm going to let her talk about a man who has claimed he was exposing something that's fraud. But what fraudulent is going on? When you see people doing work all across the country, the definition of a fraud is somebody who represents that they're trying to do something and they're not doing what they're saying that they're doing. But you see the work, you see it being consistent, you looking at the live with people all over the country that are still connected and focused on moving forward with bigger and better things. And you also seeing growth, and you still, it's not because your intention was never about exposing a fraud, because there is no fraud to expose. Your intention was to become relevant off of somebody else's platform. And you find a few miserable people who have nothing better to do than to literally sit down every single night. Every single night? Really? Every single night? But you come on these lives, you see work, you see updates, you see connectivity, you see unity, you see us preparing for what's going to be the largest gathering of freedom fighters from all across the world. And you mark my words, as I said, that will be in June in the city of Atlanta. And I'm going to march 2,000 people through the streets of Atlanta. But what are you going to be doing? You're going to be either sitting behind your cell writing your skits, because you've now pissed off the entire family, and or you're going to be still sitting back talking about me. Now, thank you for making me that important, that every single day I'm the best topic that you can come up with in your life. But not just me. You've talked about my mother. You've talked about the people that are closest to me in my circle. You've talked about freedom fighters. But guess what? We're still in, and we're still working. And so, freedom fighters, today, it is very sad that we even have to do this. But I'm only speaking to those that have been affected, because let them try to do this back. We have not harassed them. We have not thought about them. We have not said anything about them. There's no videos of us attacking them. So I need you all to understand that they have to have proof when you make an accusation. And you better be careful if you ever file a falsified police report. But for those of you all who have been affected in a negative way, get every screenshot. We have people that are in those groups that they're getting all the video. We're recording it. All of those people that have had, yeah, exactly, Samantha, been called a B. We saw a video on you. And so everybody that has a screenshot, or they've been in your inbox, if they've sent you a private message, I need you to do me a favor. Every single individual that has sent you a message that has been harassing or negative or discrediting or defaming, I need you to email it to thejusticef@gmail.com. Again, thejusticef@gmail.com. Why are we doing this? It's got so disgusting that if we bring somebody on the live to bring awareness to their issues, they will go into their inboxes and try to attack and defame those people or us, or try to discourage them from unity or working towards getting things done. The truth of the matter is, wherever justice goes, there is no circus, but there's a small group of miserable individuals that follow us, whatever we do, and they try to discredit the work. And what have we done? We have tried to stay focused. We have tried to go forward. But you know what I love about people like Farrakhan? He lets his people know that when you got people who want to play these games and attack you, sometimes you got to recognize that you are operating as a nation, and you better do what you got to do to protect your nation. So I want every single piece of evidence, but don't stop there. Go to your local police department. Fill out a police report only if you've been affected. And I need you to send all of the proof to the justice email. And we're not going to get on no Facebook and go back and forth with no craziness. We're going to go file out these police reports. They're going to be forwarded. This is what I was told. They're going to be forwarded to the proper authorities in the region where it's coming from. The investigation will be launched. So they wanted to launch an investigation on the Freedom Fund. They wanted an investigation on HIPAA laws being violated at the nursing home. They wanted an investigation into our fouling status. Well, guess what? Now we want an investigation of our own into the criminal activity. Because I'm going to tell you something. Cyberbullying should not be tolerated, because the internet age is where we are. And I'm going to be able to tell children about how to deal with cyber bullies, because guess what bullies don't do? They don't mess with somebody their own size. And I've seen a few of your stupid videos. But what you did not count on is that this young man ain't no idiot. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why. There's a real reason why when I move, things move. And so, sir, today the jig is up. I've had enough of your foolishness. And I'm going to tell you what you will not do. You will not attack me and my family. And it'd be okay. And so, fill those police reports out. I'm saying it again because I don't want you to say that you don't know what to do. Fill out the police report. Cyberbullying. Harassment, defamation of your character. You've been threatened. You have an infringement of your copy of your intellectual property. Whatever it is, get the screenshot, record the video. And when they get those reports from all across the country and the world, wherever they are, watch those lives. Oh, by the way, report them. To the people who are inside the group on our behalf, report them. Let us know. I want you to give me every name again of every person that is in there. And if we need to add those names to the reports, let's report them. Because just like the woman got on there and said that she was going to come to our Christmas event and incite violence, a place where she knew children were intended to gather, and then you turned around and registered not just yourself, but your children. Oh, we were waiting on you. Even though I was here, trust me, we were waiting on you. And I think you made the right decision by Facebook boxing and not showing up. I think that was a smart idea. But so it's not funny. It's not cool. And guess what? It will not be tolerated. So absolutely, you've gotten inside of the leadership chat. Well, now you can see it live. I've had enough of your foolishness and your shenanigans. And now it's justice for justice. Justice for justice. And I'm not playing no games. And we will not. We will not. And then you got the nerve. Go look at these videos. This clown is saying, I'm going to talk about your mama every day until you give me an interview. Really? You think you're going to force me to giving you an interview by spreading lies and gossip every day? Cut it out. You're not that important.
Not at all.
Not that important. So again, if you don't know who I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Stay focused on the mission. Get the work done. But if you do know who I'm talking about, don't even mention them because they don't matter. But they have done too much. And it is time that we stand up and fight back. Police report all their pages. I will be traveling to California to meet with Facebook, and we're trying to figure out a way by which we can get a meeting with YouTube. Oh, and then I've attacked moms that I've fought for, but we got videos of you calling grieving mothers bees and people fighting for justice out their name. You've done too much. And that's what I'm going to make it clear. Negativity is going to always be with you. Trolls are going to always be a part of anything positive in a public manner. We get that. But we're going to do we're going to make sure that we set the tone. And it goes a little something like this. You mess with justice. And we've been trying to be the bigger people with this. But once it gets to the point where you cross the line, which you've done several times, people will know. You better do it through a fake page. And even then, you better be careful. Because I'm not the kind of leader that tucks tail and run. I will show up.